Hey everyone, Lone Wolf Jet here, and you'll excuse my voice. I got like a sore throat, and I'll be honest with you, I cannot find cough drops anywhere. I mean, I went to Rite Aid earlier, and there were none. There was absolutely none. I saw, local 7-Eleven or local, convenience stores, none. I'm like, what the hell? Are people get that desperate for cough drops these days? Anyway, so I don't know if they're scheduling maintenance at the time before. I'm recording this video, let's see, right here on Tuesday, January 11th. I don't know if they're scheduling maintenance today or tomorrow, but just in case, maintenance for 5.4. And, but just in case, I'm going to record my playthrough of Chapter 27 right now, before 5.4 comes out. And as you know, I'm skipping 5.4 for two reasons. One, as I said before, I'm going on vacation this May, and I want to save for it. And two, 5.5 is going to be, in my opinion, better because got a new Durandal and a new Rita battlesuit, and by now you probably definitely know, you fellow captains out there definitely know, Durandal was revealed to be the real Kiana Kaslana. And I'm like, oh my god. It's just, holy crap. I'm actually going to do a reaction video to that. To when she's, it's a video to where she's sitting there watching herself as a young girl. And when I get a chance to, I'm going to do a reaction video to that. And yeah, you're going to see me bawl like a baby again. Anywho, so yeah, gonna go ahead and get this going. I already just did off camera. The score right here is like, it's just one time, and I was like, right there, I didn't do a really good job, in my opinion. But it was an okay job. But look at these other scores. I mean, holy crap! And supposedly this person up top used my favorite Thunder team. May, Herrscher May, Fallen Rosemary, and Fischl. I'm like, okay, that's a little odd. Anyway, when I get a chance, I can do these Universal Mirage. I've been trying to stay out for Thunder pieces because I'm currently trying to craft right there the Monet set. I've already done the Monet top. I'm also helping my other account build this set, the Anashariak set. At the same time, I'm also in the Armada helping it build the Robert Peary set, so it can get the Anashariak set. Because Anashariak, you have to have Robert Peary in order to do so. Anyway, so I haven't done the Elysian Realm just yet. I haven't started the Elysian Realm for this week, mostly because I'm waiting for the update so I can add the new characters. I'm like I said, I'm not gonna get the new Bronya, APHO Bronya. She's probably gonna be coming around like some kind of expansion supply here and there down the line. So yeah. Yeah, it's pretty bad. This call was pretty bad. Anyway, let's go ahead and get back into the story. As you remember from the story, well, we had the fight between. We've already had the fight between the clones and Saint Freya, the Otto clone Saint Freya, from what we saw on that trailer. There was another major fight with Bronya and Rita, which I honestly thought that was going to be a new Herrscher, but it's actually going to be a new battlesuit. The new battlesuit coming in 5.5 for Rita. Spina or something Astra. And in that one, not only does she wield a scythe, but she wields a different version of blade, Durandal. It's like one of those fencing type weapons. And oh man, when she comes in, because normally when she comes in, she's like, you just standing there. She comes in, just pulls out her scythe. In this one, her scythe is on the ground, blade first, and she's does a little pole dance kind of thing down, and I'm like, okay, nice. So I want, and that's gonna be a free one. That's gonna be a freebie. But I also want her set. See, Durandal, her lance is gonna be, it's so far unnamed as far as I know. See, I watched Marissa Honkai's video. Okay, Marissa Honkai is probably one of the best sources for information in terms of future patches. Because right now she's doing, I think right now she's either done or currently doing the beta for 5.5 on the Chinese server. But she did she posted a video describing that as an unnamed lance, and the Stigma set is actually young version of her from the Durandal visual novel. See here. Then there's the then there's Rita's new weapon. It's of course a scythe. I don't remember what the name of it is, but it's a nice looking scythe, and her set is actually Ragna, which, if you remember from the story, Ragna saved young Rita, as from a Honkai attack, and she looked up to Ragna. Matter of fact, it's because of Ragna she became a maid, and she also became a Valkyrie. So there's that. Anyway, let's get back into the story here. The second guest. Let's see what that. The master prowler behind everything in the town has finally emerged in person. And there's some side missions. I'm going to do those off screen. Go inside first Spartacus system. Schicksal chapter 26. Talk to Luo Wei. Okay. Alright, let's go. Of course, I'm going to use this team. I don't know if I should upgrade those those things. 614. Alright. Oh, right, those things. Those things are still around. Go to the church. This is it. I wonder how Fuqua's doing right now. Still, the detective wasn't able to pick up any energy reactions where they parted with each other. Give me a moment. I gotta put on my my reading glasses for this one. Anytime it's pretty small, I gotta put on my reading glasses. That sucks. Sucks getting old, but that's part of life. There was some sort of signal jamming going on. But what was the point anyway if Lisa Shang was as strong as Fuqua said? No stranger to blade eminence herself, Kiana was concerned about the situation after seeing its signs. to trust Fuqua. Sorry for the coughing. That was Blade Eminence for sure, but there wasn't any sign of major destruction. Fuqua must have come up with a solution. I can't afford to waste precious time she bought for me. Principal? Kiana, how are things on your side? I'm in position, only there's no sign of Otto yet. You know, little side note. Given that what we know about Durandal, I wonder if Teresa knew. Some food for thought there. What about Fuqua? On the viewing deck, we ran into someone who claimed herself a Schicksal Valkyrie. Fuqua seemed to know her. I don't think the buy and win are the same thing, but I'm going to use that term. Fuqua stayed there to buy me some time. I see. I'll send someone there to support her. A bit of an update for you. Sending of Spark Systems is going well, and Brony has reached Otto's defense too. I expected nothing less from her. But you still need to be careful. The balance seems to be tipping in our favor, but somehow I feel that everything is still under his control. Speaking of this, Fuqua also had some. The communication was lost. What's going on? No, it wasn't a signal. The comlink stopped working. But why? A vague assumption soon grabbed her heart and tightened her nerves. The blurred murmurs in the wind seemed to reinforce this sentiment. Now, it's time to drop the new chess piece. Even a situation that rules out any man-made interference can be swayed with good planning. Things might get messier if it was my dear old friend who came. After all, she was a survivor in that tragedy. His voice. That's Abyss Flower. In the misery-riddled town, the one who had masterminded everything from behind finally revealed himself in person. Oh, my second guest came right on time. Otto. And that's Abyss Flower? Okay. Searchable items? Okay, I gotta check that out later. Where am I going? Go to the east side of Holy Maid River. Am I still doing chapter 20? Yeah, I'm still doing chapter 27. You know, I got a lot of side missions to do. An hour before now. 1835. 5 minutes until Hyperion ready to sell for battle. Rita, are you in position yet? Yes, Mr. Durandal. The Overseer just put the Theater of Domination in my hands. I'm coming your way. There's something I need to find out. I see, Master Durandal. Okay. I'm actually going to switch to her. Head to Alf Street and meet with Rita. Oh yeah, that's right, I forgot, Chief. I forgot her. Oh, there she is. Rita, you know where Nagamitsu is? She's not responding. Nagamitsu? She was still on board Hyperion the last time I saw her. I'll try to reach her too. Things are getting weirder and weirder. First, the Overseer wants to create new history out of nothing and ordered us to get rid of any outside interference. Excuse me. Then Nagamitsu went missing and she is an expert on the key tech. What's going on where our eyes cannot see? Maybe we can ask Master Amber. She should have some idea what the Overseer and Nagamitsu have been doing lately. Well, she is. She has, I mean, I think it's A307. I know she's one of the earlier experiments, and she became his secretary after Teresa, spared her life. She could tell us, but would she? Just now, it was clear the Overseer wanted to keep us in the dark. Anyway, we should try. Yes, she's the Overseer's secretary, but she may also have a mind of her own, right? After a long silence, a calm and collected voice went through the comm link. Hi, Master Rita, and Master Durandal too. Oh, hi. Master Amber, the Overseer just ordered us to secure the Street 537 church. Saint, I don't know what that is, Street or Saint, and deny any access. God, Aoyuki just has a really nice voice. He didn't explain in detail, which put us in a difficult situation when it came to mission deployment. So, we wonder if you have any more information on that to share with us. I see. Indeed, the Overseer is being more dictatorial today. As for the details, I believe Nagamitsu can give a much better explanation than me. But she can't be reached. Can't be reached? Oh, so it has reached that point. That point? Do you know something we don't, Amber? About an hour ago, Nagamitsu came to me and left a special key for the Genius system. She said if she ever lost contact with us while the Overseer was pushing his plan. We could use the key to access data she stored at the space-time interlayer. Does the Overseer know about this? Probably. I see. Thank you, Master Amber. Has Nagamitsu run into some kind of trouble? Not necessarily. She doesn't strike people as careful, but in fact, she can read a situation very well. She's managed to come out of numerous hazardous experiments unscathed. I doubt the Overseer's plan will cause her any harm. Hold on. And the Overseer has probably expected us to contact Amber. He's always thinking multiple moves ahead. Like this is a big chess match. Is Nagamitsu this good? I always find her a bit nerdy. Never expect this to come out of Master Durandal. Anyway, let's extract the data she left for us. It will give us a better idea of the situation. Makes sense. Then let us try entering the key from Master Amber. Activate the space-time projector. Where am I going? Okay. Nagamitsu. It's not her. Interact with Nagamitsu. Hi. Miss me yet? Since you're watching this recording, I guess I've been fired by the Overseer. What comes next is very important. I suppose the Overseer has closed up the church in order to defend it. He has good reasons for this, because he decided to exchange practically everything in the world to turn back time. What? Surprised, huh? After all, he might not have always been a popular leader. But at the very least, he's still saving this world from Honkai. It's true, but he never seems keen on playing the savior role, though. Believe it or not, what he's trying to save might be the world, or someone in particular, but never humanity. I suppose they're Nagamitsu. Rather, it's fair to say he harbors deep hatred for humanity as a whole, which explains his destructive plan. If the plan is put to action, the whole planet except for Coliston be sent back 500 years ago. Most of the people we care about in this world will be gone as the price to pay for the whole back. Normally, history cannot be altered and time cannot flow backwards, unless we destroy the present. We destroy the present, burn it as fuel to choose the past, and rewrite history. But of course, it's not Otto's sole solution. He claims he has a 50% shot at realizing his goal with much smaller costs. Still, you need to know, he has no difficulty sacrificing the whole world and himself to achieve his goal. At this point, you're probably asking yourselves, why would Nagamitsu play along with the whole world at stake? The answer is a simple one. In my eyes, the boundaries of science shouldn't be defined by human preferences. To put it more precisely, We shouldn't decide if something can exist based on our moral standards. It's a bladesmith's job to craft blades sharp enough to take lives, but this doesn't mean they're murderers. Back to our situation. I wish you could understand. The Overseer is not the only one capable of reviving history in the world. If you don't plan to stand idle, then the challenge you face now will mean something someday in the future. But anyway, I hope you keep this in mind. When Otto sets his mind to do something, he is no doubt the most dangerous individual in the whole wide world. Alright, at this time, I'll probably hold up somewhere safe. So take care of yourselves, my favorite Valkyries. Goodbye. As the recording ended, silence and suspense took hold over the ominous town. The philosopher said rulers always impose their own moral code on their subjects. They pledge their allegiance to the heavens, the land, others, or themselves. The philosopher also said rulers are in a perpetual misconception that their subjects naturally know what is right and what is wrong. But what if a ruler believes their moral status is beyond criticism? Maybe I need to speak to the Overseer, Rita. I mean, now. Master Durandal, you must know what the consequences are. Yeah, you saw what he did to Fu Hua. I know. That's exactly why I need you to take care of something for me. You mean? Streaming white light seemed to have enveloped everything. The next instant, a beautiful Bodhi tree emerged before their eyes. Master Durandal, this is... It's beautiful, right? It said the tree once connected numerous worlds, through which the casual relations of everything could be observed. But now, it's just a safety device for a particular world. Sorry I didn't show you this until today. If she uses this for her bubble universe? It's the fruit of the experiment not long ago, right? We were both off on missions since then. And now, here we are. This bubble universe, the Bodhi tree, is called Sumeru. I plan to entrust the Holy Blade and it to you. So that's how she comes into possession of Blade Durandal. Right now, You're far more suitable to safeguard the bubble universe than me.
それはつまり大主教様と対峙する覚悟ができたということでしょう。
Which is to say, you're ready to clash with the Overseer, right?
あくまで最悪の場合です。どうして彼が長光さんどう考えても実行すべきではない計画を任せたのか分かりません。
In the worst case scenario, I don't know why you put Nagamisa to that research, or why she even did his bidding.
だから彼の計画の最低ラインがどこにあるのか彼に直接聞かないと気が済みません。
Anyway, I need to ask him in person what the bottom line of his plan is.
去年の天命空港の時も律者の覚醒が世界にもたらした影響は彼の最初の予想よりもずっとひどかった。
Just like last year.
彼は少しも気にしていませんでした。
Just like last year at Schicksal HQ, the Herrscher awakening caused much more damage than he expected, but he paid no heed. Hold on.
私たちはもう一つの世界の守護者であり、この世界で生きている人間でもあります。
Regarding
働きには二つの責任があります。
We're guardians of another world, but also Valkyries in this world. Double identity means double responsibility.
5年前のあの冒険で、私たちは互いを認め合う仲間になりました。正解はリタの力でもあります。
That's how she's able to don the astral harness. In the adventure 5 years ago, we became inseparable partners. The astral harness belongs to you too.
リタならリタのやり方で、あの独特な世界を守ってくれると信じています。そうすれば、私も安心してもう半分の責任を果たせます。
I have great faith that you can protect that world in your own way, and set me free to perform my other duties.
ではデュランダル様、すべては大主教様が誰かに何かをさせようとして、わざとそういう行動をとっているという可能性、考えたことはありますか？
Well, Master Durandal, did it ever occur to you it might be just another ruse from the Overseer?
どうしてです？
Ruse?
わかりません。デュランダル様も感じているはずです。昼の結果、大主教様はいつもの彼らしくありませんでした。
I'm not sure, but you should be able to tell something about him and feel right since this afternoon.
人に教えられない秘密を嘘で隠し続けようとしているよう。
It's
彼はむしろ嘘を使って真相を隠す行為を軽蔑していましたし、
uh-oh. It seems he's been covering a secret with a string of lies, which he normally wouldn't care to resort to. This could be leading to her eventual discovery.
その点から考えると大主教様には私たちが見ない何かがあるのでしょう。
I believe this means there's something about him that we can't read very clearly yet.
ですが、長光さんのメッセージ自体が見過ごせないのです。理解してください、リタ。
But anyway, what Nagamisa said worries me deeply. Please understand, Rita.
本当に今、そしてこれからしばらくの間はリタの方があの世界を守れると思っていますから。
I believe from the bottom of my heart that you're more fit to protect that world than me at the moment. The air around Rita Roswell seemed to freeze all of a sudden. In the spatial realm, where sentients and entities are intertwined, she could feel the Holy Blade's harness coming to her. Memories from the adventure 5 years ago flushed back. That was when Bianca started to become Durandal, and Rita began to renew her understanding of humanity and worlds. Yeah, I remember this. This little bit. It was that little side story thingy that happened before Dea Koto was introduced. At the onset of the journey, she was an adjutant supporting Valkyries fighting at the front line. when the journey ended, started to seek meaning and purpose beyond it all. Mark she, as Rita Rosweiss, could possibly leave on this world. It was also that at that time she began to earn more personal space under the Overseer's control. Without Durandal knowing, she had done everything she could. Maybe everything she had led to this moment and afforded her the luxury. Maybe everything she did had led to this moment and afforded her the luxury to indulge Durandal's willfulness.
かしこまりました。それでしたら、ビアンカ・アタジナ様、あなたにお渡ししたいものがあります。
Oh my god. Hold up. My god, it's that new battlesuit coming. Oh, god, I want it so bad. I see. Bianca, I also have something I'd like you to have. That's...
それをね、あなたと共に使っていたもう一つのゲニウスです。
the other genius.
代わりに持っていてください。
The other genius I used 5 years ago. Take it as a charm.
ありがとうございます。リタ。
Thank you, Rita.
どういたしまして。デュランダル様。
You're welcome, Master Durandal.
私は私たちが5年前に必死に守った世界だと。デュランダル様の帰りを待っていますから。
I'll look after the war we wished our lives protected 5 years ago and wait for your return.
約束ですよ。
Promise?
約
Promise.
束です。
Promise. The Samara illusion scattered, sending them back to reality. It seemed as if nothing had changed, but now both of them shouldered different responsibilities. This change in roles would guide them to rediscover themselves and better realize their potential in the future. Anyway, for the first time, Rita didn't stop Durandal from throwing herself headfirst into dangers. Deep down, Rita was still heavily concerned. She wasn't sure at all about her own plan B. But Rita knew, after everything Durandal had been through, her resolve couldn't possibly sway it now.
デュランダル様、
Master Durandal,
すでに決心したのでしたら、お見送りさせてください。
since you made up your mind, let me just walk with you for a while. Why not?
私は安心して何があろうともリタのお守りがある限り私は帰ってきますから。ねえ、分かっています。デュランダル様。
Alright. Someone told me there's gonna be her fight with
もうすぐ戦場に着きます。
her
戦闘準備はいいですか？
fight with Otto. The dual stars of mortal blades fell silent together. They walked to where they were to part ways quietly and waved to each other goodbye quietly. They were both aware of the stakes that were unprecedentedly high this time, and they trusted each other to keep their word. But neither of them knew they had each kept some secrets from the other.
大主教様は今回どうするおつもりなのでしょう。
I wonder how far the Overseer will go down on this path this time.
初心を覚えてくださっているといいのです。
Just hope he still remembers what all this is for.
私の番ですね。
Head to the church.
ついてきてください。
What do we got? What do we got? Meanwhile, all Apocalypse Sentience was immersed in the boundless void. He was reminiscing about that distant afternoon for the last time before the executor.
あなたくだらないものを作ってるのだ。
Making useless stuff again.
薬は飲んだ。体が弱いのに毎日地下室よりも汚い工房にこもるなんて。
Have you taken your medicine? With your condition, why would you lock yourself up in that filthy workshop all day?
おい、聞こえないふりをするな。医者が言った言葉を忘れたのか？
Hey, don't play deaf now. You forgot what the doctor said?
怒り、引くずり、怒り。それらは全部お前の病気を重くするんだぞ。
Glue, wood chips, and dust? They're no good to your health.
無駄なことはしないでくれ。体が弱いんだから、生きてること自体運に恵まれてるんだ。
Just drop it and stay put. Just stop and stay put, will you? You're lucky just to be alive.
おい、何をしてる？いいことを越えようとしているのか？怪我するぞ。
Hey, what are you doing? The wall's too tall for you. You'll fall off. Thump.
どうしてこんなに役立たずの弟がいるんだろう。
That must be young Otto. Why would I have such a useless brother? Yup. Plane. My plane. Young Callan. It soared so high. Small girl showed over the wall without anyone noticing. Is it yours? I made it. Whoa, you make a great inventor for sure. But it's broken. I can make another one for you if you like. Really? Thanks. For the first time in his short life, he felt needed. He understood how his family worried about his physical health, but they never attended to his inner needs. For the first time, he found out someone had expectations for him. Even a sickly boy like him could accomplish something. Callan. My name is Callan Kaslana. And you? Otto. Otto Apocalypse. Well, Otto? Can we be friends? Of course. Friend. Otto had only seen this word from books. Born a noble, he wasn't allowed to mingle with the common people. And other children from the 3 houses had begun their combat training. They had no time to play with him. Besides, they couldn't care less about his bizarre habits. But don't you have to train every day? I finished training at 10. Guess it's too easy for me. Oh, right. Otto's older brother. Can I take him out to play? I swear I did protect him in the name of House Kaslana.
そう言われても彼は無能だぞ。
But he's not very well. Shoot. My dad said it took a lot of sunshine for a kid to grow tall and strong. And haven't you found out? He's not like any other kid around. He's gonna be a great inventor. Hold on, folks. Yeah, there we go. Plugging in my portable charger. I don't know. Don't ever lose confidence in yourself. Big inventor, can you do me a favor? Huh? A favor? When we grow up, let's save the world together.
それまでにちゃんと健康にならないとダメよ。
And before that happens, you have to keep yourself healthy, understand? Hold up. Yeah, okay. Okay, it's fast charging, good. I had to check that out on YouTube, here on YouTube.
おや珍しい。君が子供時代の出来事を思い返すのは死ぬ運命に悔しさを感じているのかい？
Rare to recall your childhood memories. Having difficulty accepting your fateful death?
冗談はやめてくれ、国王番長。テレサたちに話したばかりじゃないか。
That's a good joke, Void Archives. Like I told Teresa and the others.
僕は自ら死を選び、そして喜んで死のうとしている。500年も遅れた末路に対する狂気に過ぎないよ。
I will die voluntarily. My death is just something that's been stalled for 500 years. Oh my god. I'm not gonna say it.
僕からすると、そういうやり方で緊張と恐怖を隠そうとしているだけのように。
To me, it's a way for you to cover up your anxiety and fear.
そうかもしれないな。確かにこの僕でも緊張や恐怖を感じるよ。何しろ、僕の人生は十分に長い。
Maybe.
が見えるだけでワクワクしてしまうんだ。
Maybe. I can be anxious and frightened at times. I've had a longer life than most, and I'm happy to see the finish line.
それ以上に望むことはないのかい？
Don't you have more expectations?
もちろんさ。望むだけならね。
Why not? It's just expectations after all.
だが、分かってほしい、国王番長。本当に不可能なことは、最初から不可能に決まっているんだ。
But you should understand, Void Archives. If something is impossible, it's impossible from the get-go.
そのことに興味があるのなら、僕の記憶の深くを一緒に巡ってくれないかい？友よ。他の者との決められた衝突が起きるまで、まだ時間があると思うんだ。
Give me a moment. Why am I controlling him? Why the frick am I controlling him? I mean, if it was up to me, I would just, like, find some way of just taking him out. This reminds me of chapter 20.
あんた、ここまで送ってくれてありがとう。
Otto, thanks for seeing me off.
安心して。この戦いに勝っても負けても、できるだけみんなを死なせないようにする。
Don't worry. Whether we win or lose, I'll do my best to bring back everyone alive.
いや、もう父上に申請を出しておいた。
No, I've told Father.
今回は僕も一緒に行くよ。
I'm going with you this time.
戦場に行ったことがないんでしょ？本当に大丈夫なの？
What? But you've never been on the battlefield.
安心して。前線には行く。僕は見習い軍医だからね。ただ、
Relax. I won't be at the front line. I'm just a medic, but
君も知っているように、僕は何としても自分の力を役立てたいんだ。
you know I wish to do my part in whatever way is possible.
覚えてるかい？幼い頃、初めて会った時、君はこう言ってくれたんだ。
Remember when we met for the first time? You told me
大人になったら、僕を連れて一緒に世界を救うって。
you'd bring me along to save the world.
でも、
But Callan seemed hesitant.
私、これから戦場に出る人間が言う話じゃないかもしれないけど、
She doesn't look too bad. Otto, Maybe this isn't right. Maybe this doesn't sound right coming from a soldier.
戦争は世界を救う有効的な手段ではないと思う。
But I don't believe war is an effective means of saving the world.
ここ数年崩壊の脅威は次から次へと迫ってきている。天命が各国の政治に深く関わることができたおかげで黒死病のような災害が抑えられる。
You know Honkai has wreaked havoc in recent years, and it's only thanks to Schickal's involvement in local governance that we put an end to the Black Death.
だけど介入すべきではない事柄にまで深く介入したせいで組織としての天命は集中できなくなる。
But our hands have reached too far, and as an organization, Schicksal has lost its focus.
あなたのお父様もともとは民の暮らしに心を砕き、各地に支援物資がちゃんと配布されているかどうかを毎日自分で確認するような人だ。
Another error there. Your father used to care about the common people and oversee the disaster relief efforts over every year himself.
今はどうも各地の王族のスキャンダルが机を埋め尽くし、一定に会う時間は毎日、家族に会う時間よりもずっと長い。
But now, court gossip piled up his desk, and he spends more time reviewing classified reports than with you.
それが間違っている。正しくない。そうでしょう。
This is wrong, isn't it?
わからない。
I don't know. I'll begin to hesitate too.
僕の唯一の願いはできるだけ君を支えること。それらについてはあまり考えたことがないんだ。
My only wish is to support you as much as I can. I didn't give what you said as much thought.
今回の当選は絶対に勝利できる自信がない。
Otto, I don't have much faith in the crusade this time.
戦争は命を懸けた剣道。みんなを連れて無事に帰ることが今の私の最大の。
War comes with bloodshed. Bringing everyone safely home is my biggest wish right now.
君ならできるさ、彼。僕は君を信じてる。
You can do it, Callan. I believe in you.
当時の状況についてもっと知りと言われたら、
If you ask my opinion about what happened back then,
彼女は精神的な助けを求めていたのに、君は見当違いな答えを返したんだね。
I'd say she was crying for your help, but you ignored her.
その通り。さすがは刑事の鍵だ。正しい答えだよ。
Indeed. Keen observation.
相手を超人、完全無欠な人だと思っていたんだ。それは感情において致命傷になる。
Taking here as a perfect person to pry of my emotional vulnerabilities. That's deadly and has taken the relationship.
僕はいい幼馴染ではないだろう。
You see, I was never an ideal companion for her.
君がそこまで客観的に自分を評価しているとは思わなかったよ。
It's rare to see you speak objectively about yourself.
それができなければ、僕は別の人間、僕とは違う彼女に第二の人生を提供できないだろう。
If I can't do this, how can I convince myself I'm able to give her a new and better life? Yeah.
少し続きを見てみよう。評価する機会はまだまだあるはずだ。何しろ彼女の前では、僕は常に一人の愚者に過ぎなかった。
震えてる。
Yeah, you know what? Let's just skip this part. I'm not really interested in this, honestly.
そんな風に最初から致命的なところが違っていたんだ。これからの記憶は、オットー・アポカリプスという人物を、よりかわいそうに、よりおかしくするだけさ。
おっと、これは。
Not interested in Otto's past. I'm sorry.
その後の話はデタラメな悲劇だ。僕はこの一生で最も愚かな判断をしたのだ。
かわいい弟、どうしたの？今は父上のために教会に。
No. No offense, folks, but I'm not interested in Otto's past.
つまり僕のせいだと。君が僕を500年以上も存続した本当の理由は。さあ、どうだろうね。僕も君も後悔していない。そうだろう。
Sancta Callan Caslana, 1453 to 1477. So she lived to be 44. Around that much.
彼女は死んだね。500年の時が過ぎ。
Yeah. And plus, I don't want to hear that. Uh-oh. Here we go. Confrontation time. Enter the church. I'll jump behind the door. Please choose battle difficulty. Let's go with easy. Sorry. Preparing to enter easy mode. Welcome, the strong Valkyrie of Schicksal.
1時間前だったらこういう風に君に挨拶していただろうね。
If it was an hour ago, I'd have greeted you like this.
今回の計画であなたは現在を壊し過去を再度選択するかもしれないと教えてくれた人がいました。
Someone told me you might destroy them.
どういう意味ですか？
Someone told me you might destroy the present and revive the past. What does it mean?
その言い方から察するに、君に教えたのは長光だ。
It was Nagamitsu, right?
構わないよ。君は信じて
Doesn't matter. You have a right to know.
僕は世界を再構築するプランの設計をいくつか長光に依頼した。だが簡単に言うと、やはりコストが最も高いプランの方が安定性が高い。
I'm gonna stop somewhere and get some orange juice on my way home. I asked Nagamitsu to design several plans of world reconstruction, and the one with highest cost is the most reliable.
コストは最も高い。具体的にはどういうものですか？
The highest cost. What does it mean?
結論だけを話しても君は理解できないだろう。だから一から説明する。
You'd certainly be puzzled if I hand you the conclusion now. So permit me to take some time and explain first.
僕と長光は異なった角度から僕たちの世界では時間が流れる不可逆だと君に教えた。
Nagamitsu and I have all told you before, the flow of time cannot be reversed in our world.
それは自然の川のように流れていくとも言えるかもね。ただ雨や雪解けにより川の水が増えるように過去を補うことも。
Like a river, it rushes to the sea and never turns back.
僕たちがもっと大胆に思考の次元を虚数の木の領域へと上げれば、人類の時間は所詮磁気テープに記録されたデータに過ぎない。
If we consider the larger picture, the imaginary tree, then time is but data recorded on vinyl.
歴史はすでにその磁気テープに記録されている部分。未来はこれから磁気テープに現れる未知。
History is a part already recorded. And the future is a part to be recorded.
そして僕たちの現在磁気テープの上にある針が
The present time we're looking at now is the one and only needle etching on the vinyl.
現在が特殊で基地と未知可能と不可能を区別する知的生命体たちが唯一の生存の場だ
Now is unique, for it sets the known unknown apart. It's the foundation of existence for every sentient being.
ここで仮説を立ててみよう
Let's suppose
もし現在という針の特殊性をキープしたままそれを過去という磁気テープで強引に移動させたら何が
what would happen if we turn of now backwards onto the past?
私たちの現在が歴史上の過去に接着されるんですか
Our reality be relocated back to the past?
そう君の知り合いの地球外生命
Okay.
ただ僕たちが他の世界に行く必要はない僕たちが僕たちの接ぎ木になるんだ
Right. Just like the aliens you've dealt with, but the difference is they need a host world, and we rely on our own history.
想像してみるといい第二次崩壊のような災害は消えそして僕たちのような現代人は経験を用いて人類の成長を手助けできる
Imagine, catastrophes like the second eruption can be written off, and we can help humanity grow again with our existence.
崩壊は消え訪れる試練に向き合わないといけないこれから手にする利益はその損失をはるかに超えるだろう
Of course, Honkai will still be out there, challenge us, but the total benefits far outweigh the losses.
つまりコストというのは接着という行為に必要なエネルギーのことでしょう
So the cost you mentioned is the energy the relocation needs.
そうあの探索実験を経験した君なら僕の計画を理解してくれるはずだ
Yes, with your experience from recent experiment, you're quick to grasp the idea.
その目的を実現させるために3つの条件を達成しなければいけなかった
To realize the relocation, I need three things.
1つ目は虚数の木にたどり着く方法がわかるまでの探索と接触だ
First, look for a way to reach the imaginary tree.
2つ目は1つ目の行動に必要な装備とエネルギー具体的に言えば第2の神の仮に世界一上の十分な崩壊エネルギー
Second, energy equipment to support the relocation, i.e., cosmic juggernaut and sufficient Honkai energy.
3つ目は接着に適した人工材料世界一上のビークルを利用して狙いを定められる安定した区域
Third, space-time coordinates suitable for the relocation that can be identified by cosmic juggernaut's beacon.
虚数に基づく方法と十分な崩壊エネルギーそれらの入手方法は何だったのでしょうか
A way to reach the imaginary tree and sufficient Honkai energy. How do you plan to acquire them?
崩壊の意次第デュラン
They'll be provided by the will of the Honkai.
なんですって
What?
そう崩壊の意志列車の訓練にして崩壊の起点神として祀られ天命の500年の歴史の中に存在している
Yes, the will of Honkai, the origin of hereshers, and ground zero of Honkai. It's been there through Schicksal's history.
しかしその神は触れられる存在ではない同じ道を行き同じゴールを見つめれば人類の神に接触し協定を結ぶことだってできる
It's been viewed as a god, but as long as we travel the same path with the same destination, we can make deals with the god.
協定
Make deals?
本音を言えば今の成婚計画は好きじゃないだが今の天命はそれを阻止するタイミングを失っている
I don't like Project Stigma, but Schicksal has lost the best timing to stop it. Reversing time gives us a second chance.
そして彼は時空をテロとさせる演目を楽しんでいる。
And the will of Honkai will be happy to see it happen.
崩壊の意志は僕に虚数の木の扉を与えてくれた。そして僕は人類の世界においてその代行者になる。
The will of Honkai opened the door for me to reach the imaginary tree, and I, in return, will enforce its vision.
崩壊の意志の代行者。
An enforcer for the will of Honkai? Yeah, there's one word for that. Hersher.
司教様、まさか自ら律者になろうとしているのですか？
Are you trying to become a Hersher Overseer?
力の視点で見ればそう捉えてもらっても構わないよ。だが虚数の木に接触することで僕は律者とは異なる律者以上の存在になれるんだ。
Oh, he's worse than gone mad. He's gone absolutely fucking insane. I suppose you can say that. But the contact with the imaginary tree will transcend me and make me something greater.
そうするために僕は自分の実体を代価にしなければならないが、多分世界を再構築するための十分な力を手に入れる。
My physical body will be sacrificed in the process, but the power I come into will enable me to reshape the world. Reshaping the world, that's what the Hereshers want to do! I gotta answer that tweet by UD. He's not at that level yet. He hasn't broken the ceiling yet. But I'll answer that tweet. I'll respond to that tweet in a bit. Off camera.
僕はみんなのために終焉の律者と成功計画に対抗する時間を勝ち取りたい。そして崩壊の意志も自身がリセットされる結果に満足しているんだ。
I'll win more time for you to cope with the final Heresher and Project Stigma, and the will of Honkai is happy to be reset.
喜ばしいことだろう。
Everybody wins, right?
ですが、世界はどうなるんですか？世界を壊せるほどの力としか考えられませんが。
But what about the world itself? Everything you said could threaten its existence.
その通り。古いものを壊さないと新しいものは成り立たないという言葉もあるだろう。
You're right.
世界を壊さないと新世界を迎えられないじゃないか。
You're right, but you need to break the old world to create a new one.
私が聞きたいのは、そういう抽象的な約束と推理ではありません。最初からあなたは、この計画の本当の代価を口にしていません。
I didn't come here for far-fetched theories and empty promises. You would have won the real cost all along.
それらの目的を果たすために、一体何を代価にするつもりですか？
So what's the price anyway?
現在
The present.
テレサにも伝えたが、
I told Teresa the same.
僕は時間の枝からこの500年の歴史を抹消し、世界をカレン・カスラナがまだ生きていた頃の状態に戻す。
I had to reach 500 years of history from this time branch and return the world to a state where Callan Kaslana was still alive.
支払う対価は虚数の木で流れる時間、もしくは現在。
The price to pay is the flowing time on the imaginary tree. Or to put it simply, the present time.
この言い方はあまりにも抽象的かもしれないから角度を変えて答える。
This might sound abstract, so I plan to answer your question in another perspective.
人類の文明活動自体が崩壊の出現を促す。この件に関しては天命の一員であれば理解しているはずだ。
Human civilizations give rise to Honkai inevitability, and everyone at Schicksal knows that.
しかし崩壊の意志の角度から考えるとどう思う？
But what if we put ourselves in the shoes of the will of Honkai?
おそらく律者こそが最終的な自由。我々の文明はむしろ崩壊を禁錮し
Oh my god. For it, heritage represents the ultimate freedom, whereas our civilization is the cage that imprisons it. Oh my god, he's gone completely off the rails.
その角度から考えれば文明があるから崩壊が生まれるのではない。むしろ文明は崩壊を縛る特殊な形式となる。
From this angle, it's not Honkai was born with civilization. Rather, civilization is a way of solidifying Honkai.
だから僕が支払うのは現代文明を含む崩壊さ。現実と虚数の間の隠れた位置にあるエネルギーを動かすんだ。
So the price to pay is Honkai naturally stored in our civilization as a whole.
過去にはそれは律者たちの大事な力の源だった。そして今は僕たちもその力を使い再度世界を導くことができる。
In the past, it was a source of power for herishers, but now we can also use it to re-navigate the world.
もしそんなことをしたら私たちのこの瞬間の現実世界はどうなるんですか？
If you succeed, what will become of the present time and the world we're in right now?
このカロスタン以外の場所は何の痕跡も残さず消えてなくなるだろう。カロスタンは消えていく時代の唯一の浪費名となる。
Everything beyond Coliston will be erased. This little town will be the epitaph to the world we once lived in.
人類の受け入れられない犠牲の代わりに
In return, we will be exempt from the more unbearable sacrifice humanity has to sustain in the war against Honkai.
カロスタン以外の場所は
You mean outside the town?
カロスタン以外のこの500年の間に誕生破滅したものは時間の流れの中で存在しないものとなる。
Everything that has ever existed in the past 500 years will be gone.
このやり直すための代価だ。
This is the price to pay.
僕が実行しようとしている成功率の最も高いプランに必要な代価で
For the plan with the highest success rate, which I intend to follow through.
狂っています。
This is crazy.
成功計画が気に入らないからって世界に成功計画よりも重い代価を強いるのですか？
You don't like Project Stigma, but you're gonna make the world suffer even more than its potential damage?
それは人々を殺すということですよ、司教様。
You're practically trying to murder every human in the world, Overseer.
ああ、そう
That's right.
だが人類は人類のままだ。
But humanity will remain.
それって何の意味があるんです？私たちが守っているのは漠然とした概念ではなくて、そういう生きている自由意志なんですよ。
What's the point of that anyhow? The humanity we protect is the sum of every breathing soul instead of a vacant concept.
君は間違ってるようである。僕は人類という漠然とした概念の中から生きている自由意志を助けようとしている。
You're wrong, Durandal. It's exactly a breathing soul that I intend to save for the vacant concept of humanity.
その名前を知っているだろう。
You know her name.
カレン・カスラナ。
Kalan Kaslana.
やっと彼女の話をしてくださる気になったのですね、司教様。
You finally brought her up, Overseer.
散々遠回りをしてやっと全ての始まりに戻った。
Yeah, after all the circling around, we're back where we started.
カレン・カスラナは僕たちが知っているように死ぬべきではなかった。僕一人の過ちではなく人類全体の過ちだ。
Kalan Kaslana shouldn't have died the tragic death as we know. It's a grave sin committed by humanity collectively.
それは人々を殺していい理由にはなりません。それに、あの時代はとうに過ぎていて、生きている当事者はあなたしかいません。
That's no reason to murder everyone in the world. Not to mention the bygone time only you can remember.
正常な人間ならそう思うだろうね。
Every normal human being has exactly the same thought as yours.
だから
So, as a representative of all the normal human beings out there,
君にチャンスを与えよう。
I have your choice, Durandal.
僕を殺す。そうしたら計画も消えてなくなる。
Kill me and my plan with it.
君の目の前にいる人間は罪と欲望によって構築された集合体に過ぎない。
The man standing before you is but a creature of sins and desires.
道徳を知りながらも守らない。倫理を理解しているのにそれを踏みにじろうとしている。
He knows what's right, but he spits on it.
知恵を渇望するのは個人の願望を実現させるため。美しいものに憧れるのは醜い存在を否定するためだ。
He craves wisdom, but only to fulfill his personal wishes. He appreciates beauty, but only to deny anything foul.
この世に余計な人間がたくさんいるせいで命は何の価値もないものへと落ちた。
He believes the world's full of worth. He believes the world full of unworthy. He believes the world's full of unworthy people who are insults to the value of life.
自身の命に休止符を打たれる時だけオットー・アポカリプス綺麗の空を仰望しその神聖さが魂にもたらす旋律を楽しめるのだ。
Only when his life is put to an end, Otto can finally look up to this clear sky and enjoy the divine moment.
悪役の演説にしては悪くありません。ですが、主教様、
Nice speech for a villain, but overseer?
確信しました。やはりあなたは何かを隠しているのです。真相を知る権利があると言ったのはあなたなのに、その真意は深い霧に包まれていて何も見えません。
Your explanation appeared to be more confusion than clarity. Instead of honest truth, all I heard was sophistry.
5年前、私は漁師の海で真の世界の破壊者を見ました。あなたの精神状態が彼女と全然違います。
5 years ago, I saw a true destroyer of worlds at the Sea of Quanta. But your mental state seems drastically different.
確かにこの瞬間僕は何かを隠しているかもしれない。だがそれは本当に重要なのか。
Maybe I've kept something from you. But does that really matter now? Oh, you've kept a lot from her.
重要です。主教様、これまでの数年間、あなたによくしてもらいました。
Yes,
だからこそ、あなたの本当の目的を知りたいのです。
yes, it does. In the past few years, you treated me well, and that's why I have to know your real intention now.
そうなのかい。
Is that so?
しかし僕は思わない。今の君はただこう考えればいい。
But the way I see it, the only thing you need to know is
僕は必ずこの世界の人々を殺すのだ。
if you don't stop me, I'd murder everyone in the world for sure.
これ以上語っても無駄だ。来るといい、リラ。
Oath of Judah. Ouch. I'm pretty sure if I had this on hard difficulty, I'd probably be doing very bad with this. Ah. Ow. Uh-oh. This doesn't look good. That's it. Dang it. That's enough, Overseer.
あなたの考えを全部教えてください。まだ全てが間に合ううちにテレサさんときちんとお話をしてきてください。
Just tell me what you're up to and sit down with Teresa before it's too late.
なはずだよ。君は僕を殺す前提で戦うべきだ。今のような寸止めではなく。
Like I said, you should set your mind on killing me instead of hesitating.
それはキアナさんや他の人が持つ権利でしょう。私は望むあなたから全てを教えてもらうことです。
It may be true for Kiana or someone else you've hurt, but I want to know the truth for anything else. Yeah, speaking of Kiana.
そうだったのか。
Ah, I see.
いいだ。確かに僕は隠し事をしていた。
Alright. I am keeping something from all of you.
だが残念だ。今は君に教えられない。
But unfortunately, I can't tell you right now.
そう。いや、さっきの激しい戦闘のおかげで、
And Bianca, thanks to our fierce fight.
君の注意を欺き、僕自身の召喚を進められた。
Oh, fuck. I successfully distracted you and finished my transcendence.
力を
Overseer, you.
司教さん。
今さら何をしても遅いんだ。ビアンカーたちだ。
It's too late for anything now, Bianca Gina.
ゲニウスプラス、座標強制変。
Genius Plus. Execute coordinate switch.
虚数空間の扉は開かれた。僕は神として命令する。
The gate to the imaginary space is open. In the name of the god.
目の前のこの駒、しばらくチェス盤の上から退場してもらう。
Remove this chess piece from the board for now. Okay. Back to the present time, when Kiana Castellano breached the heavy defense. You know what? Let's continue that later, another time. But for now, this is all for this video. Until next time, this is Wolf J saying thank you all for watching. Take care of yourselves. Okay, yeah. I'll respond to that in a bit. Okay. All right. See you guys later.